I bid you welcome to Legion. This is your host Nigel, and today we are going to go back into Hell to finish our demon slaying. Well, I think so. I'm not sure really how many more missions are after this. Last time we were messing around in Olivia's office, the lead cultist in the facilities of the UAC at the behest of the android Samuel Hayden. I believe he's an android. He might be a brain in a jar for all I know. I did not learn read the entire entry of the lore. I'm pretty sure I'm missing the middle one that explains how he became a robot. Because he was apparently a regular human at some point. But now, we invaded her private office and acquired a complex rune device mystery thing that gave us pretty intense demonic hallucinations and sent us on our way to look for the crucible, which is apparently necessary to be able to close the door from hell. From hell. And we might need to kill a titan for that. It is, as far as I understand it, not the first time Doomguy actually performs that action, so it should be fine.
The age of his reckoning was uncounted. The scribes carved his name deep in the tablets of hell across eons, and each battle etched terror in the hearts of the demons. They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked, for he alone could draw strength from his fallen foes, and ever his power grew, swift and unrelenting.
I really should comment something about it, but it really feels disrespectful to stop such great voice acting. Do the demons just leave memorials like this? Like, hey, this is a part where they're kicking their asses so hard we develop a phobia for really fast green dudes. Am I missing something? Oh, the right way. I have not got up. I had not got up to the idea that Doomguy has apparently been doing this for eons. And now I'm starting to wonder if interdimensional travel also messes around with the time stream, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be the same Doomguy from the previous Doom games. And humanity has not been out there for a couple million years, so something here is amiss. Oh, but did I kill myself with my own grenade? No, I'm pretty sure he got that one. Well, we don't have to wait for the door no more, and I have a lot of weapon points. Having achieved mastery, I already have that one. What is this? Each move a area of effect around it. Let's go. Alright. That went way better than the previous one. Not falling into the mysterious acid seems key to survival. Mysterious upgrade is mysterious. Lump of flesh is alive. It's supposed to be a giant part or just a lump of flesh? Where you at? Oh, these are bullets. Oh, these are the bullets. Okay. Not allowed to leave yet, well. Well, speaking of, there was nothing I was saying right now. Okay. That didn't open the gate. Does this open the gate? How quickly do I lose? Oh. The person that opens the door. Dude really dodging the stun. Someone is getting chainsawed soon. Whoop. Micro missile is still one of my favorite guns. Yep, yep. I will count that. Well, that's what I didn't like the sound of. You seem to be really good at kicking my butt. Did this after I activated the thing or before? Oh, you go. How many years of demo playing does one have to do in order to make demons afraid? Yeah, a lot of things that I use do not harm me. Shooting my own rockets to my feet clearly still do. Good to know, I guess. I am still missing... Here's the upgrade that I could not grab because I couldn't see it. I think I left too early. Well, I'll have to learn to live without it. Sounds like a big guy. Come on. I've been wondering, not related to games specifically, but I guess it would apply. That is not the right one. Alright, got censored. I've been wondering, could there possibly be a co-op Doom game? I remember the olden days where games used to let more than one people play simultaneously, and I know that has become less and less favored by corporations, or quote unquote the industry. This is a bad spot for me. Probably because you can sell more games if you need a different game for each person. I've heard plenty of people apparently not caring. But I also heard, well, not really heard, I've read of people in comment sections and like when it comes to that topic, that a lot of people seem to not care. And that's actually so good. I wonder if it's a society thing, like, I get it. There's not really very much people. Don't really do much social activities that involve people approaching my home. But I feel like it used to be a cool thing, or a good thing, to be able to have games that could accommodate at least one other player. Our little brother's just gone. People no longer have those. Or are they forever cursed to be sitting beside them older brother asking for their turn on the Xbox? I also wonder if that's an quote-unquote issue with PC gaming becoming the ultimate life form. I mean, after years of the PC Master Race being a thing and the console wars and whatnot, it seems like PC did indeed won in the end. After all. Wait. Where am I going? Went into the previous area. It seems like exclusive games are finally merging into some sort of to some sort of Xbox PlayStation amalgamation, where you're going to be able to play Gears of War on the PlayStation and you are able to play Halo on what? New portal that I'm missing? You can play God of War on the PC. Can I do any friction? I missed. Also, speaking of console wars and combinations, what the hell is going on with Xbox? I heard that they were going to be releasing a handheld. I thought they were going all in on PC things. Although I guess it is technically PC game. PC, their own handheld. I didn't even realize it was a trap. Why you didn't use that? Why are you so nosy, man? Let me get my food rate. Okay, that's not a pinky. Okay, this can be... Let's go. Solved in a civilized way. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I really thought I was gone. More urgent energy. So where are they going with that? This is what happens when you get your news from the internet but don't really click on the article. To get the more information in the link below, and I just did it. So as far as I know, they're just releasing their own handheld thing, so they're trying to fight the Steam Deck with the power of the Xbox Deck or whatever. So I guess it's now PC all the way down. I was out of my armor, you bastard. I could not reach that spot. I'll be well. Gross. Wait, did I get more rocket ammo? So yeah, the console wars are over, and it seems PC won, and now we're getting everything combined. I think it's a good thing that we exclusives become a thing of the past, but I still wonder if some of the unknown benefits of having consoles and whatnot was expecting like more than one person to use them. I feel like all consoles have the function to allow more than one controller to be connected. It seems like an obvious thing. Like, why would you not let more than one controller be connected? It's been like that for years. What the? Wait for me, you bastard. I know what you are. In my opinion, Coach Co-op has been an amazing feature that is seldomly used these days in favor of improved graphics, and I find that extremely disappointing. I remember when all the Halos had split screen, and it was like an expected feature.
None could stand before the Horde, but the Doomslayer. Despair spread before him like a plague.
I might have. Reach shallow room toward where rotate. Oh, I'm coming for you. I knew that I shouldn't grab it for the imps. Astounding wisdom I possess sometimes. Oh, this is the beginning. So yeah, I would like more co-op games. The excuse is usually that I think the one that I've heard more specifically. I remember it from Halo. When Halo 5 came out and it didn't have split screen like all the 6 previous Halos. Because apparently they could not keep up the 60 FPS experience on the Xbox One. I was like, they really sacrificed like 100% of gameplay from doubling it with another person for better graphics. That was a point where it showed me something weird was going on. Clearly, we were focusing on the wrong things, and it continued to be that way for a while. I understand not every game is gonna have split screen, but I feel like some games could use it. Some games that have regular multiplayer could use split screen without much issue. Did they really just put them in between the bricks? Kind of necessary, if you ask me, but alright. And having games be able to share that way gives you some of the craziest experiences. I mean, I'm pretty sure playing Halo 2 in split screen is what got me into playing games at all. I really like the Halo games myself, as you might have realized. I'm playing through one that had good story and great gameplay. Convinced me that games could have so much more into them.
And in his terrible rancor between worlds, and through time, there art thou the wretch who shall not be named, but in his house the wretch adored the Doomslayer in a mighty armor, wrought in the forges of hell, impenetrable and unyielding, with sword and shield of adamantine strength. The Doomslayer set to banishing all that were left unbroken by his savagery to the void.
I really want to meet the demon that will not be named that forged the Doomslayer's armor. I wonder if Doom Guy lets him live. But I mean, divisible pinkies. Okay, not doing that. There is a chainsaw charge right here. So I find the Resident Evil games quite great in that respect as well. I understand a lot of people don't like the 6th entry on the series, but I personally find it quite endearing. This is gonna be quite the arena. It will be a shame. Oh, I didn't know this one yet. Oh, the invisible pinky. No kill like overkill. Because even though the Resident Evil series has become... It has come and gone and some people like it, some people don't. A lot of people that were fans of the original games didn't quite like the stuff that came after the 5th. After the 4th, I mean, everyone liked Resident Evil 4, but it kind of ruined survival horror for people because everything became Resident Evil 4. A door wasn't locked that had the classic sound. Oh, here it is. I forgot I could do that with control. I dig it. I actually believe it's nice. I'm sure for people who want horror, they're not gonna be enjoying murderizing zombies with kung fu moves. At least they don't find that nowhere near as interesting. A whole lot of survival, very little horror. This Doom guy can cram 4 shotgun shells into a 2-barrel shotgun. And I've seen some games that have made me realize how much good stuff could be made if people didn't focus on the graphical stuff so much. Which I guess it will eventually become a non-issue anyway. I have faith. Because sooner or later, people are gonna make games that are basically as good as they're gonna get when it comes to graphics. Sure, they can probably still try to push it to be more realistic, but there's only so much realism we can get before we get like nothing anymore. People might actually start going into the physics engines and whatnot. I mean, to be honest, I believe some over 10-year-old games now were basically as good as they're gonna get. So I'm probably wrong. I mean, I'm playing Doom and I already think, like, can it really get it any better looking than this? And I'm not even playing in a 4K monitor or anything. You go down in different thinking. I think I can change the weapon. So what bastard? machinery on the works. I was saying about games that could do stuff because they didn't focus all that much into the graphics and the like. And I think one of the best examples of this is Outward. It was an open world RPG that had split screen co-op on consoles, PS4. But I'm not sure if it had an Xbox release, but I'm pretty sure it also works on PC. And same thing.
Mighty Titan fell, and dread engulfed the armies of doom. The demon priests of the blood temples laid a trap to capture the scourge of hell. Insatiable, even by the vanquishing of the Great One, the Hellwalker sought prey in the tombs of the Blood Keep, and blinded by his fervor, the lure drew him in. The priests brought down the temple upon the Doomslayer, and in his defeat entombed him in the cursed sarcophagus.
Probably the worst approach to doing it with those guys, but I really like micro missiles. Oh, come on, not all. The map is getting funky. I can feel myself falling off a cliff already.
Must not reach the crucible.
Overkill. Do I need to kill an amount of demons in siege mode? For it to count 3 or more demons, god damn it. What do you mean doing that? The Mancus really might be hell's best folding. They are so thick, it's just hard to with them. Fire doesn't burn, I won't release it. was speaking about Outward, and it was kind of janky, not gonna lie, Outward as an RPG, but it was fun. Pretty hard, I would say. The Dark Souls of RPGs, but like for real. It didn't have that traditional progression of a Tower Fantasy game that people are normally used to, really. The hell are you? There is, of course, there's another one. Alright. My invisible nemesis. That was saying, I will let you like let you pick a combination set of perks and stuff that gives you the regular abilities. I'm just not doing. Man, you can't just spawn in my face and expect me not to shoot a BMG at you. At least not when the option is just right there. Ah, that was the previous arena I was in. This seems completely normal. It looks like I'm gonna find exactly one imp behind this door. I'm sure this is a D&D monster, alright. Nice dreams. I still don't understand how after the first time I did that, Vega could just tell what was going on. Now, how could they possibly know the location of what I'm looking for just by did Vega look at my vision? It's literally the worm that was outside. Oh, okay. Kind of unusual with like okay, now it can be destroyed. Hell's drum roll. Okay, now that I understand how it works. One with the staff, one with the mace. Okay. This. That looked like the Gorness. Like walking Gorness. Gimme. Also some knights who came here to do the same thing and failed thousands of years ago. Nice. Going back to Outward, and I've been saying and cutting off the idea multiple times. Being able to have an open world RPG when you can play split screen co-op on a console is just like, we have the technology already. Not everything.
You have the crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. Vega will walk you through the process.
We really do not need everything to be 4K. And now that we are actually getting to a point where nothing was really getting higher graphics than we already getting, most of the meaningful choices when it comes to visuals are coming from aesthetics. Now we're getting ray tracing, so nothing can run those games again, and now they can be like, oh yeah, we could make a split screen game, but we can't because no PC can handle ray tracing split screen.
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of the portal. I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process. All interior and exterior facility doors have been secured. You will need to begin by finding a way in and disabling the security systems.
Lower accurate, average AI processing energy requirements. The ammo has transferred more ammo from requires everything here is all that I need. I'm not gonna realize this. And it's already like the end of the game. Let's go. Like seriously, this already looks so good. And I'm not saying not to make games that push the engines to the utmost realistic 2000 movie CGI level that makes you look at freaking Michael Bay Transformers and you can build them in real time with ray tracing and whatnot. But we could also use some people being like, oh no, we have plenty of power and we're gonna use all this power to make some crazy big game with a billion other things and destructible environments and foliage and crazy shit. Like, can you imagine how big of a game the people made if they went for Halo Reach graphics? Like, you could have the split screen 12 players running around in destructible environments and whatnot. Like, is that not a thing? Would that not work?
My security systems operate on two separate neural networks that terminate in this maintenance facility. Each termination point is protected by an electrified field, but you should survive the surge.
Primary neural security network offline.
We did really made it so that deactivating the AI requires you to put your hand through an electric. How is a normal person supposed to deactivate the AI if grabbing the handle electrifies it? You're supposed to grab a special mech suit forklift in order to do it.
Auxiliary neural security network offline.
My vital operating systems are now vulnerable. I recommend destroying my coolant system first. This will accelerate the destabilization process.
No, I just think that will. The wrong spot. That's the first one I get. Not even a Hell Knight can survive the power of the quadruple barrel shotgun.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination event, it is important that you remain calm. A tier 3 fellow wouldn't panic, and neither should you. Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters. Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
Just like that, the plasma rifle might have become my favorite.
Security clearance required. Blue security clearance required. Blue security clearance required.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination event, it is important that you remain calm. Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters. Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow. Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination, weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, I can use. Not this one. Okay. Somehow feel like rockets might not be the best choice. I have
Early tests
this
of
train of
Vega's
thought about
plasmic circuitry showed temperatures
making
exceeding
gigantic
1.2
games.
megakelvins, 173 times hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this heat, a massive supercooled structure was built to house Vega's miles of circuitry and millions of processing centers.
You are looking at the only absolute signal cooling system ever constructed. It took years to perfect. Destroy each of the 4 coolant generators. Once they are no longer functional, my primary systems should begin to melt down.
Vega really is a bro.
Core temperature rising.
He knows the impressive piece of technology that he represents and he doesn't care. This player needs to destroy it to kill the demons, let's go. This already looks like great material for yeah. I'm really trying to get that chain gun challenge. you wanna do?
Core temperature rising.
Damn, you have oh. Far from the line.
Core temperature reaching critical levels. In progress.
These flashing lights are constantly making me feel like there's a demon spawning in here.
You can now move to where my core is located to complete this process. The train below will take you to the entrance. For you to gain access to my core, the demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
got one. Move. Not that right. Alright, good. That might have been a good moment for a different thing, but it's... And you've been involved. Where are you, dead dude with a predator token in his pocket? Oh, it's for there. As I was saying... Come on, can you really not go home to the rails? Split screen games are awesome. Oh, games are awesome. I'm saying that consoles or PCs don't have the power.
Capabilities. Control of normal to normal.
Sounds like nonsense to me.
Once Vegas core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the crucible to power it down. And the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently. They will not allow access to the well without a fight. But I'm sure that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
This is such a nice look. Straight out of Tron. completely normal sized AI.
The process is complete.
Thank you, Vega.
Well, it really feels like you didn't need to do much core destruction. That thing was already melting. Full hellscape. That fire actually burns. There was a fire back there that didn't actually burn. This one does. This fire doesn't burn. This fire does burn. Half realistic. This fire does burn. That one doesn't. What? This guy is immune to 50% of the fire. I didn't know I could do that. I'm so glad I can. Oh, those challenges. I'm pretty sure the challenges still carry over, so it was worth it anyway. Trillion weapon tokens. Four more demons with a single move authority point. This one is really complicated. The demons are getting quite strong these days. Okay. The wrong problem. Alright. There was the wrong shotgun. Now you know what I want in split screen co-op games. To get carried through shooting segments. Well, there's like a third one of you, right? So you do a disaster. Nice. Presume that is a well. We get closer. I do appreciate that free challenge progression they give you every now and then. I'll walk back there, or I can go over here. Let's go over here first. Hell yeah. Throwing myself off cliffs is my passion. This upgrade really feels like the better upgrade in between these ones. Feels like it's so much more practical to be able to stun the heavy demons instead of trying to clear the small ones. Correct. Surely that was the only path forward. Farming upgrade points. No, weapon mastery. Farming weapon mastery. Come on. I can't believe this guy really ruined me. The only bad thing about playing Doom and having moments like this happen is that you can't really like do something extra awful to kill the demons because glory killing them horribly is already what you do all the time. I couldn't even be like, ah, you're gonna get special treatment. So yeah, they should split game screens more often. Learning a second person playing is awesome. You can get more game out of a game even if you already played it. Please, when you are playing it with more people, and especially open world RPGs. Outward could do it, and now I'm 100% certain. How did you want to split? Some people say that the likes of Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 are not as graphically impressive. And I find that to be insanity. Those games look awesome. But I wonder now if we can get ray tracing and whatnot. Could we get split screen Dark Souls? I mean, why not? Are you telling me or are you telling them? Or the other pinky? Because no, there's more than one of those left. What the fuck? It's never the pinky that shoots you. Because they don't shoot. I was gonna say it's not the one that you see, it's the one that you don't see. Why not? They just gave it to me for free. Where you are, you pink monstrosity. You are surely not the only one. I am missing an invisible bastard. Funny. Try not to just spam the maximum range super shotgun. Challenge impossible. Looks like a sun. I'm sure it looked like it would be a pretty sick demon to fight, not gonna lie.
He must not be allowed to free them.
Oh, you know what this means? I got him. Where there was one of the teleporting guys around here. So all along demons have been camouflaged to hell because damn. It's really hard to see them. Oh, is that the icon of sin? Come on. Where are you, fucking little pinky? But then I no longer have enough chainsaw. Unnecessarily over here. Come on. I wanted to use him to climb up, but I guess not. Other one of you? Oh shit. That one imp had me running. Oh, we... There he is. Perfectly normal behavior. I wonder how many people out there could get big split screen games and not really have use for them. I mean, I know not everyone has like brothers or sisters that play games, but if we had more games that had them, we probably would. Just by having games that can be played instead of just taking up the time from one person to the other. Not having to fight over the turn on the Xbox. In my experience, I did remember wanting to play games, but I never had to quote-unquote fight for it. It wasn't always my turn, but I did. But I actually quite enjoy. Oh, that felt so nice. Spider-Man flip. Does it stop counting as a spin if I stop shooting? God damn it, I think it doesn't. All this time I could have been slower. Oh, what the hell is that? I wanna die. I'm sure some games cannot be translated too well to wolf. But better to play. I feel like most shooters should. Like sure, maybe you cannot make Doom go up. Not really because it can, but I guess lore-wise it doesn't make much sense. But like that. Like that's a thing that many people will be too concerned about, I believe. We cannot have two Doom guys, it's the Doom guy doing all the awesome stuff. But we could just get other shooters out there. I'm looking forward to checking one that indirectly touches opens. Well, not indirectly, I guess it's exactly what I'm asking for. A game called Prodeus also has split screen. No, it has co-op, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure Prodeus has co-op, but it doesn't have split screen. With, once again, like, come on. I understand it's probably harder for devs to make a split screen game or trying to balance it. Maybe just accepting that it's easier. But I feel like there's so much potential that never gets utilized.
They promised me so much.
Lady, what did they promise you? They're literally demons. Your own personal bloodbath. I do not have the button for the crouch. I don't have the button for the crouch. A second nature to dodge lasers. Ooh. My bad. I thought when it started shooting it meant that the electricity was gone. Movement is key to combat, dude. My one mistake was moving. I believe this is a place where micro missiles shine. We're getting new moves. Honestly, I'm surprised. I don't want to be here. What the hell? All right. Nothing really much to add there. What are we doing here, the ugly ass picture? Maximum focus. Did it help me? He's doing the same move 3 times in a row. I'll be wondering the same thing about me. Not the zone that I'm gonna swap into. If the game took pity on me, I feel like it got easier. Original move is on.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched your work. Come to understand your motivation.
Slaying all
You
demons.
think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind.
Sounds about right.
And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree.
So you are admitting here that I might be right.
We can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
Aren't you just flexing the energy sword on me? Okay. That was nice. I'm slightly concerned about the spider mastermind. It really just starts spamming grenades for a while. I did quite enjoy the whole of Demon Slaying. Glory kills are an amazing system. Hell Knights were my bane until I got the stun plasma rifle. Now I know that I should have gotten the stun plasma rifle from the beginning. Everything would have been way easier. In some rooms with pinkies would have taken me less tries. Well, I hope that with this I can let my eternal path of complaining slightly behind. I will be engaging with things that I do like and that I would like to praise in the future. No more hating on Pokemon. Well, maybe I will be hating on Pokemon again. Not gonna lie. But not much. Not like I have anything against the franchise or anything. In case you do care about the little detail that completely related to the current conversation, but I'm trying to recall about the previous ones. I still think that the Hell Knight from Doom 3 is the best one. I did not finish my train of thought. Salamence is the best Pokemon. It looks like a freaking dragon, but it's blue. Like Charizard, who doesn't. It's not even a real dragon. Final thoughts on Doom 2016. It's freaking sick. I might not sound extremely hyper about it, going like, oh my god guys, this is the best game ever made. You will absolutely get a heart attack every time you play it. I can't fake just being that excited, but I like it so much I could not even speak. I was getting my ass kicked in just the slightly harder difficulty, as you got to see, and it required 100% of my focus. This game is awesome. I don't know if I would qualify it as turning my brain off and just slaying demons, because I was having a hard time. I was using 100% of my brain in order to fight some of these fights, and that is quite appreciated actually. Enjoyed getting challenged by the variety of demons. Enjoy abusing the mechanics of some weapons. Doom Eternal gets a bit more aggressive when it comes to forcing you to swap weapons. I appreciate getting to play this one and just spamming plasma rifle, super shotgun. It's nice. Then spamming plasma rifle and Gauss cannon, and then spamming the regular shotgun grenade launcher. I really like the grenade launcher. It's a grenade launcher. What else is there to say? Mini rockets is not the best upgrade. I like it anyway because... Do you see this? I'm not that complicated of an individual. I was speaking about things being hyper efficient some streams before. Things that were hyper competent are cool. Why do I like micro missiles if they are not hyper competent? They are in the context of a machine gun, no? That's better than shooting a bunch of bullets, shooting a bunch of missiles. That's cool. The music, is there anything to be said about Doom's music? Everyone loves it for good reason. I love it. It's sick. BFG... Is it called BFG Edition or BFG 9000? I think it's BFG. Struggling to remember the name of the song. I think it's BFG Edition. I'm pretty sure it's BFG Edition. Probably my favorite song. And that's pretty much it. This was really enjoyable. I do not know which game I'll be playing next. It'll probably be another shooter. I am thinking possibly Blasphemous 2. Haven't played that one, looking forward to it. Or Fear. The shooter Fear. That one, I believe, can scare me. We'll see if it's Blasphemous or Fear. I'm not sure what. I think it'll be Blasphemous. We already got a shooter. The next one shall be a different kind of Righteous Crusade. So, as usual, do remember to drink water, breathe air, and do not eat dirt. I'll see you on the next one. It will not. Will it be on Wednesday? It'll probably be on Wednesday, yeah. Until then, see you. This has been Nigel, the host of the Legion. Have a good one.